Chad, what is up, guys? I hope you guys are all doing amazing this Monday afternoon. So as you guys can see, I've got Jeff joining me. The man's here for the New York session. But welcome back, Jeff. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. How you doing?
Always good, always good. All right, guys, so just give us a heads up how, if everything is nice and clear, if you can hear us. Is the music a bit loud? Must the music go down? I think already the music's a bit on my side, so let me just drop that a little bit more. So yeah, there we go. See enough video to make sense. Real such real experience buffering. All right. Okay. Now we get in some other area. Oh, we're just not getting a break here today, guys. But we will get into everything.
How's that?
Jabba, is the stream smooth? Or is it buffering?
No, it's smooth on my side.
Okay, cool. Now it's got an area that it might buffer because of it's not getting some video footage or something. Yeah. But otherwise, that is perfect. Okay. But alright, guys, we are just going to give it a little bit, let a few more people get in, and then we're going to jump into the stream. Alright, so just a little bit longer and then we'll get right to it. Okay, guys, already gold's at a nice zone here, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye out on gold for the day. We've got these equal lows here, so definitely could see something starting to happen. Yeah. Dollar is slowly starting to lose a bit of momentum, but don't worry, guys. As I said, we will get into everything, so don't stress. We will get there. So as I said, just give it a few more seconds and we will be in on it. Alright, guys, also just keep heads up, so for those that don't know, Chris and Mo are out of the office. They're in Cape Town. So it's just myself and Jevia. We are trying to figure out and handle everything. So I did obviously manage everything right over the setup. The one thing I just couldn't figure out was the screen share. I just couldn't get Jev's screen share right, but I will make it a thing to get that right and figure that out tonight. So tomorrow we will have that back. But otherwise, we have the man here. You can hear him. He'll talk to you. And obviously, whenever he's trying to break down something or explain to you something he's looking at, I'll try show it on my screen for you guys, alright? But we will definitely make a plan. But I think other than that, guys, we are pretty good to go at this point in time. So market opens in 24 minutes, so I think we can get into it. Alright, guys, so let's go over to the dollar. Straight in the day. Keeks, your EDU setup worked out, bro. Let's not talk about that. Literally, I closed it and literally I literally went to go get something to drink. I came back and I saw the spike and then that would have hit TP and I was like, oh my word, like really? So that was a bit of a bleak one, but nevertheless it's all good. So as I said to the guys this morning, at this point in time, weekly I'm neutral purely because of waiting for inflation, the inflation decisions and rates to come out tomorrow with CPI. But for the day, funny enough, I'm bearish. Reason being, we can see momentum starting to slow down. Again, we did have this bearish pull. This can just be a pullback when we start looking at it like this. You go all the way to the bottom, you literally testing the 50 perfectly on the dot. And again, as I said to you guys, every single day of the week we opened up with a gap upwards. Today, starting the week, and again the push back down, we actually opened downwards for the first time. So literally that's what we're keeping an eye on there. But I'd love to see the dollar flip bearish. So really that's where I'm getting my bearish thing from on the dollar. So now if we go over to gold, I'd actually, funny enough, like to see us being bullish. And I kept saying this to the guys, it was a big competition, but we gave in areas, then had to fight back. Now we have this key area we are trying to hold here. So either we're going to see this flush come in here, but for me, you still have the lows that haven't been taken out yet. We are at the pivot, so either we get a retest of this daily key level over here, or we can hold this area and look to go long. So again, we start breaking down. What are we looking for? 4 hour. We can see we have this structure over here. So if anything, we have our structure. We've now broken it. We'd love to get back above, hold their support, and continue upwards. If not, we probably will sit out of this until we get to the key level, where we'll either look to hold as support or break below and continue selling off. But funny enough, as I say, because of my bearish outlook on the dollar and also gold really looking to see that it's losing that momentum. If we look at how much this just came down, it's really starting to consolidate now in this range. So there could be that consolidation to build up and accumulate those orders and then go back to the top side. So definitely keeping an eye on gold to go long. We'll just mark off the Asia lows here. I think it is right there, so this thing might get triggered quite quickly, but we will do that. Nas, again, I am bearish on the day, guys. So what do we have? We have Asia lows that remain untested, weekly resistance, and the daily pivot underneath. So what I said to the guys, literally the whole day today, we came down, tested Asia lows. I wanted us to get up to Asia highs, set the high of the day, to then trade down to the ski level or Asia lows, and either use the weekly resistance as support or break down to go test that daily key level, hold the support, and go long from there. So that is pretty much what we're going to look for on Nas. Already inbound for the Asia lows, so we'll just keep our eyes open for that. Then US30, very similar play, guys. We have everything here. So we actually have the daily pivot. Let's just look here quickly. Is this the same? Yeah, pretty much actually a little bit different. So we'll change that just so we can have it spot on. But then you guys can see there we actually have the weekly pivot in the exact same place as the daily pivot. So that's quite interesting. So I'd really like us to see, we've set the high of the day, push down, test this Asia lows to remain untested. We can get this daily pivot and weekly pivot, trade back above Asia lows, and take it long from there. Just a quick machine gun analysis from my side, guys. Jeff, what are you looking at?
So after gold this morning, I'm traumatized, but I am bullish on gold. I'm waiting for it to go to my supply zone. So at 1928, I'll start looking for some reversals from that level. And then on GBP USD, I want to buy GU from the pivot on the 15-minute chart. And now this is the demand zone within the Asian range. 1, 2, 3, the third candle, just after 12 o'clock this morning. That's the demand zone I'm marked out at, and that is at 1.22164. So bias on GU is long, bias on gold is long, bias on Euro USD is long. On Euro USD on the 50-minute chart, the S1 pivot lines up with the demand zone. This is actually almost a similar zone to Friday. If we looked at, you guys remember Friday, we had some buy limits on Euro USD. Price almost tapped us in and ran without us. So that zone from Friday is now invalid because we haven't tested, there's no test as yet, but the thing is there's now liquidity buildup at that level, so it's going to spin slightly below that, then we could potentially look for longs. On Nasdaq, I want to look for some buys because we had the break of structure towards the upside, and then with my demand zone, I have a pivot that lines up perfectly above that. So the level I'm looking at is 15377, and mind you guys, this is on 8 cap, so you're just gonna have to correlate the prices with your own broker. And then on US30, guys, remember that we had that institutional level at 34,250 where I said I want to see a sell from, and price went above that zone, gave us change of character and gave us the entry. So but unfortunately we missed that, so I'm expecting price to basically take out the Asian lows on US30 and then potentially find demand at, let me just double check. So we could find demand at 14,121, but however I don't like it when it's so close to the Asian range, so I actually want to see it flush all the way down up until 33,944, line up with that demand zone and then take a buy from there. It's also Monday, so not really forcing anything as yet. I want to see what the market shows us, and also like Keegan said, we have news coming up, we have CPI coming up as well tomorrow, so the dollar could be very slow. And then yeah, if I see anything on USD Yen and USD Swiss franc, I will definitely update you guys.
All right, perfect shot, JV.
Someone is asking for that Nasdaq again.
Nasdaq again.
Yeah, I think it's maybe from Javid's one.
Okay, so for Nasdaq from my side, Justin says there's someone who's asking about Nasdaq. I am looking for buys on Nasdaq from 15,377.
Just check that it correlates with your chart keys, because I think it's already
But I'm taking a very good guess. That's the same area he's looking at.
Yeah, that's the one. Then
Alright, guys, but
Nathan
that-
is asking, oh sorry, yes keys?
No, what's up?
Actually no, Nathan's asking why I'm traumatized. So yeah, like Justin said there, I made a spike and I had a stop loss, but it went through my stop loss, 100 pips. So instead of losing X amount of money, I lost like 6-7 times more.
just let them know it was manipulation.
Yeah, it was definitely manipulation, because the spike is not there on other brokers, it's only on this one specific broker. It's not my stream, so I'm not gonna badmouth anyone as yet, but keep an eye on my stories when I do take the attack.
So you guys want to keep up with the drama, to make sure to go follow Jev. You guys can stay up to date with who that man's fighting with. Okay, no demo account to trade on today. Good day, Keys and Jev. Alright, he's testing the Asia highs. We need a liquidity sweep and we shall fly 100%. Hey, all, did I miss anything? Why are you traumatized, bro? Man, oh, that was so fast on Nas. Yeah, you gotta be quick, otherwise you're gonna miss it. Care to explain why 377? Jeff, why 377 on Nasdaq?
So there is a order block that was left just when price made a break of structure. So the high that was formed on Thursday around 7 o'clock, price took that out Friday afternoon, Friday evening around 7, break of structure, leaving that order block, and slightly above that there is a pivot. So that is the zone I am looking at.
Yeah, so reason being, he had this test here, it held lots of volume where all the input came in, continued up from there. So basically now he wants that test back down to come back and test this
Keeks,
area.
that
and also
EMA
the
on your
weekly
chart,
pivot.
is that a 200 EMA, the white one?
Yeah, it's the 200.
Okay, perfect, even more confluence.
Yeah. So you guys can see, yeah, that's basically how I would trade it. That's what he's looking for. Alright, but yeah guys, so 14 minutes to market open. Let's see what we can get. You know what's funny, when I started trading, like 100%, like I saw this and I'd just be like, buy limit right there, bang. Like no questions asked, like, oh, support, buy, that's a doof. Now I looked and I'm like, sell. Now, I'd love to see gold buy from here, but yeah, it needs to first give some confirmation. Yeah, thanks a lot guys, much love. Because it's the weekly pivot, strong level of support, 100%. I think we'll sweep the Asia lows, then pump, but maybe we'll come down to there. Afternoon, gents. Afternoon. Missing Anton. Yeah, Anton's been quiet. We haven't actually seen him in a while. I think he came to the London session and he got his head bitten off. Now he's a bit scared.
Unless he made some profit during the day. Now he's
That man will never make profit.
Now he has no one to hate on.
Yes. I see the Nas is good to have a broad overview. Cheers, mate. Correct on Nas, break of structure 15377. The only thing for me, guys, where you guys are all going with that is Nas was always bullish. So technically you guys had there already 1472 was already your break of structure. So that already there, you could have had that change of character. So it's just a bit of an argument for me, but I see the move, but I wouldn't have it labeled as that. That's all. But again, that's the thing about trading.
It is a very risky position to want to buy from, but it goes back to what you always mention with like which one's trying to lie to us. So like for instance, if I look at US30, it's at my sell zone from last week. So if this flushes all the way down, then it could potentially push Nas down lower as well, and then that's when the S1 could then come into place. So it's very like also this isn't really my cup of tea on Nasdaq because I don't like to see. I don't want to trade in the middle of the range per se, if that makes sense. Like you guys would call it, I want to catch the falling or flying knife, for instance. So for instance, if Nasdaq breaks through at the demand zone, giving a falling knife, I would actually prefer that to happen, like before I go long, because my thing is, I want to catch the loss of that retracement and catch the entire move.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
But yeah, guys, always wait for confirmation.
Bro, we could preach that till we're blue in the face. These people won't wait. The minute you say buy or sell, they buy or sell. That's it. Done. No second guessing. What was that troll's name from Friday? Anton's lover. Oh, Milamu. Yeah. A lot of homies in sales from London from signals on both NAS and US30. The urge is too strong. Peter, I know you have probably been asked this a lot, but can you tell me what indicators you use for Asian levels, key levels, and pivots? Pivots is the only indicator. The rest are all marked out myself, so those aren't indicators. But the pivots is pivot standard. The rest are all marked out. Those aren't indicators. I don't believe market makers will bring the market down today. Maybe tomorrow. To be fair, tomorrow they definitely won't, because they're overpowered by the actual fundamentals. The market makers don't have any choice there, because then they're fighting with Big Daddy Powell, and I think he's gonna win every single time.
Nathan says we say buy and he buys.
100%. US30 can short now. I think I could be a millionaire tomorrow. But we're gonna have to wait and see. As I said, guys, you definitely can short it, because again, my plan is to short it to here and then go long. So your short can be there, but your short is just a retracement. Anton very busy buying Queen with it. Jada. Keys, you must ask Chris if he did not leave Urbanal destroy. The people are pushing your blood pressure. Bro, we like just started and the people start their crap already. The people I love it.
I actually see a potential sell on Nasdaq. I'm not Nasdaq, sorry, not Nasdaq, US30. Keith, can you maybe go to USD quickly?
US30.
Yeah, and then go to your 3-minute chart.
What?
Your 3-minute.
Oh dear lord. Yeah.
Okay. Why it looks so different? Where's your Asian range?
You're in it.
Okay. Let me quickly just see in my chart. Okay, so at 1465 on the 3-minute, there's a fair value gap.
Okay, well I've got 34. Where are you coming with forwards?
Sorry, 34 264.
34?
264.
264.
Yeah, so 34 264.
Yeah.
So yeah, that little fair value gap right over there. No, I'm wrong. Yes, yeah, right there. So you'll see. Shock, I feel so confused. Let me show you.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, right above that. So potentially, when price gets there, open, we could see a market drop from there, and that could drive Nasdaq down to that demand zone.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt so slow there for a second. Yo.
Alrighty, guys. Imagine inflation stays the same or increases because of the war, then we're going down. So, yeah, what I'd want to see is inflation needs to actually drop. So, stay the same, but best solution is drop. Yeah.
Yo, guys, it's almost 200 people watching. Can we at least get the likes up to 100?
Yeah, guys. Yes,
Please, guys.
At least 100, yeah.
It's
How many
almost
market makers does it take to make the market if the market makers could make markets? Oh dear Lord, there we go. There we go. The guys are starting here today.
I can answer that question. So when you talk about market makers, it's not like per se like just one entity doing it. It is quite a few entities, so it's not like one or two people do it, but it's people with enough money to move the market, and they technically look at the same trade basically, and they have the same interest in mind. Let me make an example real quick. Let's say, for example, myself, Keegan, and Justin, let's say we're looking at ABSA, just an example, and we want to buy shares there. Now, for instance, by us buying majority share basically, we will have an effect on the price. And then by doing that, we can kind of control what happens within that company. And our actions within that company or that pair basically has an effect on the stock price. This is what's actually meant by market manipulation.
So if Bill Gates started trading today, he would become a market maker.
So also goes back on that. We also limited as to how many lots we can trade as traders. You would see, so okay, maybe all of us here haven't seen it actually because we don't have that much money. But for instance, your broker will limit you on how many lots you can trade.
I get that. But okay, so what about Elon Musk? Would he be a market maker?
See, the conversation goes, okay, let me put it this way. You will need to have a firm basically. This goes back to also why these hedge funds and stuff have to be regulated. Because if they can just do whatever they want, they can crash economies basically. So then there is rules in place as to how many pips a pair can move in a day. But then taking it even further with that said, remember, because technically illegal to
okay,
to
so hear me out.
it.
So I get where you go with that. So again, for example, okay, everyone knows Elon Musk, richest man alive. He could buy every single prop firm in the world, every single broker in the world.
But
So now he can max out the lots on every single broker
Yeah, then that's possible.
and then trade because he's sticking to the rules. He's doing
Yeah.
per max per broker.
Yeah,
But now he has 20 brokers and they all max lot on a pair.
yeah. That's exactly how it's done. Like I said now, because they do limit you on that. because there's these rules into place. Same thing like if you become too rich, you like good example in America, you will have the, what do they call them, the IRS and the SEC. They will be on your case. You will start having signing documents and stuff like that. If you're politically exposed, inside information, all these things start playing a role basically.
Yeah, actually, no, trust me. When you said that whole thing, now I got it was a play on words from the woodchuck thing. Elon in crypto was, to be honest, he tweets and Bitcoin goes high or low, 100%. But that's the thing. Okay, you take him purely off Bitcoin, and that's also because he's the founder of it. So that's a different story. I mean, it's the same thing if Steve Jobs had to tweet about Apple, like it's gonna go up. Market makers are the institutions with big influx of capital designed to manipulate and where they want their entries at. Us retailers are just the opportunists that moves. That's why the US can't buy more than 9% of a company without a lengthy process.
If you guys want to study a good market maker, check out BlackRock, Larry Fink. In Fink we trust.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
BlackRock. Oh my word. Elon, the founder of Bitcoin. Isn't Elon the founder of Bitcoin?
Now I'll tell you guys who made Bitcoin. It was the FBI, because hear me out on this, for instance, ne? Start this cryptocurrency, Satoshi Nakamoto, right? The front man for whatever the case. They say that Bitcoin is untraceable, but think about this for a second. Say for instance I own an exchange. If you come to my exchange, you have to verify your documents. This means that I have your wallet, and I can see the wallets under your name. Same as a broker, they can see your accounts. So for instance, say for instance, I send someone like let's say Keegan some Bitcoin. It goes to his wallet, which is untraceable. But if you can find his exchange, you can then find his wallet. So like the only thing is these companies won't comply, which keeps which keeps crypto anonymous, so you can't track it per se. But it can be tracked. And but yeah, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole.
The man's exposing how I don't pay tax right now. Yeah, guys, almost time for the markets to open. I think that's the thing, guys. We spoke so much cuck there. Now that just went by so quickly. But no, guys. Okay, just clarifying there, JC. I thought honestly, I really thought he was something to do with Bitcoin, but apparently he's not. But that just shows guys, I'm not into crypto. I don't do that stuff. I don't care about it.
Elon and crypto. If I look at crypto, look at Ripple. So the first company Elon started was called PayPal. Before PayPal was called X. What's X now? Twitter, right? Look at it. Look at the logo of Twitter. It's an X. Then go look into Ripple. Look how their logo looks compared to X's logo. It looks almost the same colors. And I think it's a coincidence that Elon started X. I think Elon is not behind Ripple, but I think he's part of the founders. I know also one of the founders of Ripple also is a guy who used to work for the Federal Reserve. And then this can go deep. So for instance, money is water. So hence, this is why I put money in the banks. Where do we find banks? Next to rivers where current sea flows. Hence, you get liquidated.
My bank's in Wilma Park. There's no river there.
But what I'm trying to say is like words carry very deep meanings, and same thing also like with Ripple itself. If you throw something into water, you have a ripple, and if money is liquid, something to think about.
Yeah, the guys. But guys, markets are open. Let's get it. First 15-minute shuffle, and then let's see what we get, guys.
Oh, look at US30 pumping towards that zone.
US30, where's it going?
Towards that fair value gap.
Where the hell is this thing? Wait, what was it again? 34 to?
34 to 64.
You know, hey, this is what I loved. When I looked for this thing on the 3-minute, I had to like scroll and look for this. And when I'm on the 15, it's like 4 candles back.
So it's slightly above the Asian range. The reason why I back it is because this is actually what Ethan Garden calls the Judas ICT setup.
Okay, yeah, I know that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Jeff, you're clutching at straws, yeah.
Not financial advice, but Julian said he's gonna buy Ripple now. I'm also heavily invested into Ripple. So Ripple is currently about 10 Rand per coin, and if you do some research on it, it's also called the banker's coin. And they've already agreed on it that once this thing settles with the SEC, Ripple's gonna go to $10,000 per coin. So do with that what you will, but you know.
Where is Ashy? Alright guys, while we wait for market open.
Unfortunately I can't talk about that because if I talk about 9/11 we will get banned in the stream. We will get shadow banned, so I can't do that for Chris them. However, go to my YouTube channel. That's where I drop the gems.
Just let him plug himself right here.
Sammy, I use Luno. I've been using Luno since 2020.
Alright guys, well gold is starting to reject of this Asia lows. We're gonna see what can get there, what comes out of it, but gold looking to have some support there. Dollar, we want to see dollar going up. We want to see dollar reject off the pivot, yeah, for everything else to play. Obviously the Nas and US30 buys. So US30 I'd still like to see. Basically, if we can break those lows there, we'll see that flash come in here, as we can see. So I definitely think we just need to pay attention to that. What am I? Oh, Nas. Okay. So on Nas, we have alerts. Let's go over to here. Nas at the weekly low, guys. So that's what we wanted to see. Now we're just going to wait for a little bit more confirmation. We want to see, does it break the lows? Then we basically know we're going to wait for the pivot or just for that low of the day. But otherwise, Nas or gold, I think we are going to get our trade on today, guys. We're going to be styling. So gold, I think literally we can set an alert like there somewhere if it starts to break below. Otherwise, we'll wait for it at the higher. Nas, same thing. We can pay attention here at these lows. Like I said, if this starts breaking, guys, it's going to flash and we'll look to take it at the pivot. US30 still trying to hold on. Dollar is going up, so Nas should come down, guys. So that is what we are going to watch out for. As I said there, gold trying to hold Asia lows now. Instructions unclear. I bought 5,000 Ripple and now am divorced. My man wants the traffic on his own channel. I'm subscribed to your channel now. Marshall Leach, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Ashley, I'm just here to get Jeff fined. Just see him nice behind you guys. Let's get it, guys. New York sessions is where it's at, guys. Alright, so let's see if we hold these Asia lows, guys. Then we'd love to see the dollar start to lose that momentum. We actually have a little bit of news here. I think it's at Hoppers 5. I noticed we have something. It's, I think, yellow tier on Forex Factory and stuff, but on investing it's red. Let's have a look here just to confirm. I just remember it was 5:30. Yeah, I see it doesn't even come up here. Was it for tomorrow? No, it is for today. Let's go, yeah. Where's there's investing? Let's see you guys. News. Wow. No thanks. You know how weird this is? I literally use this all the time on my phone. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, I'm like, what the? Yeah. Economy, economic indicators, breaking news. Economic calendar, there we go. I was like, yes, I use it all the time on my phone. Now I'm looking here and I can't see anything. Monthly reports. Yeah, they're 5 o'clock. This is what I'll say. I knew we had something. Yeah. But it's weird. Is this the difference in time? Oh no, wait, hold on. Maybe it is for tomorrow.
What's that, Keegan?
I saw news somewhere that we had some type of red file for the dollar at like almost 5. But now I can't remember where the hell I saw it and if it was for today, but I can't see it anyway. Alright, so dollar's spiking up to the top side massively again. There goes Nas, US30 still trying to hold on. Gold, I don't know how that's holding on. Yeah, we from Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Jeez, what's up, Neil? I give today my life because you started to talk about Ripple. Oh. The gents all here for the wrong reasons. Yo. We just need this dollar to drop off here. See Nasdaq? Nah, not today. Yeah, we just wait. Like I said, it can still either I'd want it to go to the pivot, but even if we break back above from here, I'll take it because that way we've set the low of the day. So US30 might still be actually holding on and doing the right thing. I said this is market open, so even though the dollar's spiking, the dollar can literally just do this the next candle. So let's just see, guys. Hold out here, see what we can get. Nas still continue to drop. Keegs, it's crude oil investments at 5:30. There we go. I knew I saw something. Just somehow nothing's showing it to me now.
Yeah, I don't even see it on my investing.com, eh?
Yeah, I knew I saw somewhere. I saw it. It's interesting because all I really use is Forex, factory, and investing, and neither of them just showed it to me now. So
Yeah, so the one thing you let in the chat, geeks.
yeah. 4 hour time frame, Nas has supply zone. I'm holding Nas from Asia highs. Thanks, Keegs. Damn, the bros already going for it. See what I mean? Told the boys, nah, you can. It's a rich. They in. Done. Keegs said I can. London Sesh was dead. Did you guys take anything? Nah, bro. We had a UJ setup. Unfortunately, missed that. I took an EU setup. I closed it just under break even, so just in a little bit of loss to literally 5 minutes later have it go smash TP. So that was a bit irritating, but we live and we learn. We live and we learn. Okay, gold still melting a bit. gold's literally consolidated here from like 2 o'clock. Literally, we started here in the morning at 6 in the morning, and from 3 o'clock, we've literally been right back here again. Did you sell
look
EU?
at
No,
look
I
at
bought
look
EU.
at look at US30. It's almost at that fair value gap.
US30.
It's almost there. It's almost there.
Oh. Now comes
And,
Jeff sell.
and it's almost there. It's almost there. Just want to see it go up a little bit more.
UJ volatility incoming. Did you sell EU? No. Oh, Jeff, when you enter, just let the guys know.
Will do. Will do.
I'll put it on my screen for you.
Ooh.
It's funny because Jeff's going to enter a US30 sell. I'm probably going to enter a Nas buy.
One is lying, remember.
Yeah.
And there she runs. I didn't take it.
Why didn't you take it?
It didn't touch my zone.
Well, it's still going to freaking tap you in. It's like still there.
It could potentially. Let's hope so. Let's drop some likes in the chat, guys, to push up US30.
Start blowing the candle from the bottom.
Ooh, I see something nice actually on US30. It's trading at the open as well.
Let's see what gold does. Come on. Can gold come back? See if gold can get back in the Asia range. DXY. If we hold above Asia highs, I'm in longs at 34.50. Okay, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. For me, I even would enter the longs on US30 already, purely because yeah, if you close above those candles over there, you could have the entry. Nas still dying a very fast pace. Gold, oh, there Nas just jumped again.
Hello.
Okay, 10 seconds. Let's see how this closes, guys. Okay, does dollar close above? Ooh, it closes just under, guys. Just under.
Okay, perfect. Bye.
So we can obviously see this is the little resistance area. Dollar is starting to make it this higher. Obviously dollar closing below, but again this thing can still 100% just pump right back up, but we can see that bearish momentum starting to come back in, even actually jump in with a little bit of a gap open.
To Brad there, I wouldn't consider that a head and shoulder formation, and okay, I might be wrong on that, but I don't trade head and shoulder formations. Sometimes it would look like that, but it's not something I would call that. So like for instance, from my perspective, that right shoulder would be a little bit too high to be considered a head and okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean on that, but I wouldn't take it from there. It didn't touch my fair value. It would have been in profit now, but yeah, it happens.
So my thing is, for the head and shoulder, is this what he's referring to here? Shoulder, head, shoulder.
I think on the 15 minute, if you're gonna...
Where you said on the 5.
On the 5 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, that could be considered that, but not also my cup of tea, because I would want to see a perfect change of character. In my opinion, that would still kind of indicate bullish momentum, that right shoulder.
Yeah. Thing is, for me, guys, keep in mind when you want to be, and this is a personal opinion, I've done it. I used to trade formations. I still do use them as confluencies in certain ones, but formations are for higher time frames because they still outline the bigger picture of things. So you can't really be looking at a head and shoulders or a double bottom and things like that on like a flippin' 1 minute chart. It's not really gonna work.
Yeah, I agree with Keegan there. Like, when it comes to patterns, also Keegan said it before. I don't trade trend lines, but if I do implement a trend line, I do it in a higher time frame, because higher time frames patterns become more probable, basically. So I do get you what you mean by that. Like touching the neckline, but I would say maybe implement that in a higher time frame for a stronger zone, if that makes sense. Not saying you're wrong though. Not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, it's just something that we're saying. Just think of it that way moving forward. Like, for example, again, I would say people trading is about probability. So you want to see that the probability is playing out. So obviously, how are you going to do that? You want to start finding things like the higher time frames where things are more respected, the bigger picture of things, the bigger outlook, to really keep you in check with things. Okay, let's see. Maybe gold can give us something today, guys. Maybe gold. Yo, I haven't got a gold trade in so long. Yo, I would love to get a gold trade today, guys. Dollar is just trying to be a bit of a pain. US30, this would be a perfect time to go long on it, but we didn't close above there. So if anything, I'd like this candle to close almost something like that, a little bit bearish, and then the next candle we can break that resistance.
To Daniel, but it touched 34,269. Not on my chart. Not on my chart. I'm on 8 cap. So maybe on your broker, but on my side, not as it. I purely take my setups based on what my chart shows me. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see why you took it. Okay, okay. Okay, now I see what you. I see Bradley.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to take anything on gold, guys. I needed to get back by those Asia lows, and it's not doing anything there. Okay, nice market. Give us some volume. Yeah, guys, 220 viewers, 120 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. Easily, I know we can get to 150. Let's get it there, guys. I'm more profitable on patterns, bro. If it works for you, it works for you. Like, that's what I say. If you, that's what works, trade it. Go for it. Go for it. At the end of the day, guys, remember, we're trying to make a community. I'm not saying what we do is right and what you do is wrong. It's just to help, and if we can help you in any way, we help you. But if what you are doing works, stick to it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. US30 making moves is playing with emotions, bro. We might get something here. Going long on Nas. Yeah, I'm looking to go long. I'm just waiting for a bit more confirmation quickly before I go long. Because I can't just enter off one bullish candle. USD is correlated to SB 500. I don't know. I don't look at that, so I'm not really sure. I can't be honest with you on that one. I might go long on US30 though, guys. Yeah, literally, bro. Yeah, I was just saying now I might go long on it. So if dollar holds that, US30 closes literally like this, I'm going long on US30. And then I'm going for it. Tom, hey, I'm noob trader. Why long on Nas? I see massive double top. What time frame are you looking at? Firstly,
You need to remember as well, you can't hold the double top forever, right?
okay, Nas not giving us any confirmation as of yet. So US30 looks like it might be our one and only baby here for the day.
And yeah, from my side too, guys. GBP USD, Euro USD, gold, USD Swiss franc, not at my zone. So looks like we have to wait for the dollar tomorrow. Looks like we have to wait for that CPI release before we actually have those reactions I'm looking for.
Okay, but while I'm waiting for this, I got 2 minutes. Tom on the 15 minutes. So let's go 15 minute on Nas. Let's just fix that quickly. So using a double top. Okay, firstly, not equal. Okay. Secondly, I'm not even going to talk about high time frames. You can do the same time frame. What are you seeing? Which way is the market going? Okay, bullish. So when we talk about order flow, what does markets do? High, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. This was now the only time when we made a new low. Okay, so it was a lower high. There we basically made an equal low, but then we had the break of structure again, and this is what we were talking about earlier. This broke all the way back up to there, making a new high, higher low. So now, yes, we were trying to break down again, but we are at a weekly key level. So the weekly key level, keeping in mind, we are on a 15. So the 15, you got intra structure to what the bigger time frame is. So you'll start seeing charts doing this. But again, I always say to you guys, work your way down, top down analysis. So let's go 4 hour. 4 hour. Perfect play out. Now it's like you don't even see the manipulation that was happening on that lower time frame. Now it's just straight high, 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 low. We can even go just for that one. High, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. So you see the difference here. Okay, again, another reason. So you have the big breakaway here. All of this. You closed above a weekly key level. So when we go over to the daily, you can see this weekly key level. So we closed above that. So end of the day, the sells, 100%, you can happen. You definitely can get that. Bang. But more probable, you could test these areas, you could test the weekly pivot and trade back above. Remember, trading is all about probability. So that's why we want to look on Nas. Literally, there's your daily pivot being tested now. So what, as I said to you guys, what I wanted to see, the break, test Asia highs, take the lows as they're untested. Take the daily pivot. I'd like to see support hold here and go bullish. Otherwise, that's it. US30. Please tell me I did not miss my trade. Okay, well, we didn't close bullish, so we aren't in that trade either yet. Nas join a rabbit head in 15 minutes. What the hell's a rabbit head? We eating, yeah, I'm helping the same thing, Keegs. Stopped out at US30 break even. Yeah, guys, that's the thing. I'm not in on any trades yet. I'm still waiting for confirmation. So Nas obviously testing our pivot. We'll see what happens now there. DXY being rejected off those highs. Gold. I don't know what gold's doing actually. Like, that thing is just all over the place. Damn, that was fast. I appreciate it, mate. No problem, bro. That's why we're here, just to help where you can. As I always say, you trading, it can go straight off the bat. It's a 50-50. But you want to just be looking for what the most probable outcomes are. So best way to do that, do not get caught in that infrastructure. is basically just look at your higher time frames to give you a bias. Then you already know what direction to be looking for. Okay, so it looks like Nas is starting to hold that pivot. So if Nas holds the pivot, we might actually go for Nas because it'll look be a bigger move. US30 basically testing Asia highs, or the 4-hour highs. Okay, let's see if Nas can hold this. US30, the DXY dropping back to Asia highs. Can you explain the pivot you keep mentioning? The pivot is very similar to the EQ. It's kind of like a midpoint. It's the same as anyone says. It's a pivot point. So it's an area of change in power and motion. So basically it's an indicator. So when you look on here, there you go. That's your daily pivot, P1. So it's just an area that price can react off. Kind of think of it as like the pivot's the open point. So market, if it opens away from it, it wants to trade to the pivot. If it's at the pivot, it wants to trade away from the pivot. Just think of it like that. So I always say to people, if you have like a knee, think of it like mechanics. So when you're building, if you got something like this, you got two beams. You have that maybe like when you lift in a weight, there'll be a pivot point which transfers that power and motion. So that's your pivot point in the middle. GBP USD analysis. I don't look at currency pairs during New York session.
For the pound GBP USD, look for buys around 1.22, 150. Pretty simple. The pivot on the 5 minute. I think it's what's the P called? R1, S1, what's the P?
Pivot.
Pivot.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay, there we go, guys. Nas US30. So if Nas can close above here, I'm taking longs on Nas. US30 can close above there, I'm taking US30. Okay, can US30 close there for us? Just like that. Just like that. I'll answer you guys' questions now. I just want to make sure I'm in on this trade. We just want to pull back, have a little bit of a top wick. I don't want to buy a candle on the full. So just like this, I'm happy. Like there, that's perfect. I will take that. Alright guys, so I'm in on US30. My other 0.5% from my bullet this morning. Now I need to try and work out again where the hell I'm in it.
And gold is drowning, finally.
Gold going down.
Yeah,
Damn.
took a naughty sell.
And let me guess, you didn't tell people, eh?
That's not supposed to be for everyone.
What do you mean?
Yo.
Whoa!
No,
You hear this, Chad?
No, remember what I always tell you guys. I want to give high probable setups. If I take a risky trade, my personal thing, I do that. But like I said, I want to buy gold. So once I take the profit in the setup is there, and I can share it. But I wouldn't want to share something which could potentially be stopped out.
Oh, to be fair, people aren't interested in just seeing you tilling the setup afterwards. They want to be in the setup with you. They want to be there making the moolah as well. Yeah, guys, as I always say, my broker spread is always a little bit different. So I will obviously monitor the US30 trade. So keep in mind, this isn't my physical stop loss. I'm monitoring it as it goes. But we are in profits. So we were in profits. What did you buy now? What did you buy now?
I just put stop on entry. Just put stop on entry.
Yeah. Since
Nothing.
when does the happen on the stop loss? Hey, since when does that happen? Chad, this man. Yeah. He doesn't want to eat with him, guys. I take these. These are my risky shots, so it's up to you guys to take it with me as well. Take it with me, that's on you. Same thing. It's trading, it's part of the game. We lose together, we win together. I think that's just the way we keep talking about risk management. Same thing Chris was talking to you guys about last week. For example, I have 2 trades, 0.5%, manage the first one. This one's, so even if I eat a full stop loss on this trade, I'm actually at 1% for the day. So honestly, guys, that's where we talk about the managing your trades and everything. DX, yes, sis. What happened to DXY? Damn. DXY died. That's insane. Like, DXY is dying a very fast and painful death.
What? And there we missed GBP USD. Wanted to buy it. Didn't come to our zones going up. Same with Euro USD.
Set up for gold. US30 short. Gold in for a very, very similar shot on Nas. Taking sells here. What makes US30 buy a high probability? Because it's bullish long term. We need 3400 as a pullback for more longs. Way overbought. That is fine, guys. You can all say that. That's cool. Nas turn in. Gold no longer drowning. He swims. What's this now? Yeah. But it is chilling. Yeah, we in deep profits in US30 already, guys. But I'm chilling. You guys literally could even go break even if you wanted to, because there is a lot of volatility in the market. But as I said, I'm happy to take my losses. It's all about probability and my management. So I'm very, very happy with my trade still. And there comes Nas to the party as well. Nas doesn't want to miss out. This is going to smash to TP. Yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see.
I'm not taking anything I want to, but now it's no confirmation as yet.
EKH on Nas,
so I
1
want to see
minute.
it close below this level.
Still in
Doesn't
buys
take
on
that
Nas. When I look at
but
US30 on the
this
day,
one
this
I
thing
wanna
looks
take.
clear for the buys. Should be one to hold long term, I think. Yeah, you definitely
And
could hold
see,
it long
missed
term.
this one. So let's see.
Like,
Let's
yes, if
see.
you wanted to, you could hold this thing. Obviously, your first resistance, so 34,410. 4 hour, yeah. No, you guys could happily hold this thing. Just about being patient, guys. As I said, risk management, I'm happy with the trade. Like, that's me. You guys aren't happy with it. No one held a gun to your head. No one said you had to take the trade. But I'm happy with it. I will leave it.
Okay, guys, I'm taking a small sell on gold. Yeah, at 1935. Okay, stop loss has to be.
Just hold on, Jeff, because I'll put it in for you now. Guys, I'm going break even on US30. So that's running risk free, guys.
And then also, guys, I'm taking my sell on US30. Sorry about that, Keegan.
What's this?
I'm also from my zone, and I'm also taking a gold sell, 14 pip stop.
Nah, it's fine. Jay wants to go, you can go for his short. I don't mind. Like I said, I'm break even, so whatever happens, happens. But yo, Jeff, so were you entering on gold?
935.7.
1935.7. What's your stop loss?
14 points, 14 pips, so at 1936.91, but add your stop obviously becomes 1937.1.
Hold on. Is that your stop?
Just check 8 cap. Make sure that it is should be 17. It should be, well, it says 15 points and under 50 points.
It says 150.
Yeah, so if you
Mine thinks it's 47.
depending on your broker, it depends. So
150 would be there
let me quickly see.
at 1937.2.
Around that level.
Okay, okay. So this is Jeff's trade, guys.
And then TP is at 1928.
At a 1928.
Yeah.
Man's going big, yeah.
US30 is in profit. Let's see if it keeps on running.
Is yours in profit?
Yeah.
Hey, was I stopped out? Look at that, I was stopped out. Look what this man does, guys. Comes in here, crashes our party. We ran a good time, yeah. And then Jeff came. Alright, guys, we'll stop the break even. Jeff is in a sell though. Where was your sell from?
That fair value gap.
Oh, yeah. What was it? 34,624.
Wait, what on US30?
Yeah.
34,264, yes. 0.95 to be more specific.
Hey. Hey. Someone was looking at you guys. How were you tapped in?
I think it's like I said.
Different brokers.
Yeah, you must just line it up.
Yeah, he uses 8
So-
caps.
so what I do is,
he's a
guys,
little bit
ne-
off, so he's
so-
just like there.
So if you guys, what I do is, if you guys get confused with that, for instance, since I enter on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, basically, I just check that zone for my fair value gap or supply zone on my broker's chart, basically, and only when my broker goes there, then I enter the trade. But then also with that said, it must then line up with my analysis as well at the exact same time.
Okay, I need
Okay,
to go
you-
look at what's happening with the flipping yen pairs that these guys are all talking about it.
Okay, guys, on US30, you can put your stop at 34 to 80. Just to minimize that risk.
It's quite crazy what happened actually with Ujo and them.
How about check your
That is actually crazy. I think it's like I said, it's just intervention, so they should all recover from that. Yeah. They 100% probably are going to recover from that. Alright, but we can see Jev's trade here on gold going well.
Brad is asking me to go to Nasdaq. Nasdaq is not in my demand zone yet, so I still want Nasdaq to flush down a bit. Yeah, but with that said, Brad, remember that there's a fair value gap in the 50-minute and below it as well with the pivot. So there's two fair value gaps. Now the question is, which one are they gonna fall from? Remember, fair value gaps are just liquidity voids. So sometimes they will break through a liquidity through a fair value gap and go to the next one because they fill that void. Also remember, fair value gap is also called an imbalance. So technically there's an imbalance in the market. So if price goes there, it balances out. So it could then basically go to all those zones to basically fill those voids. This is why the best fair value gap or the best supply and demand zones are the most extreme zones basically.
Yo, looks like Nas was the one for us to buy, guys. So I say when that had that break there, we wanted to go in. We took US30. Nas going strong. Jev has to come and interrupt our beautiful buys there.
But to be fair, the other day when I was on the sell on GU, you did push price up to my break even.
Nah, like I said, I'm chilled. The fact I could go on a break even, I'm happy. I've got no issue with that. Gold is a buy, mate. Oh, no, don't worry, guys. I was bullish, but I just couldn't buy. So I'm not gonna buy that. Literally tested my key level perfectly, but literally perfect. But we did not take that trade. Yeah, but Jev, he came for me in US30, and gold is coming for him now. It's a circle of life.
How beautifully it went from that key level.
It's the circle of life, guys. If in gold gets a top wick on the 4 hour, then it can dump 100%. Was a good amount of pips. Hope people took profits. Jev is the real market maker. This man's always so quiet here. You gotta watch out for him.
So you guys just put me on the line.
Yeah, they were gonna get cancelled. Then we're getting cancelled.
People be asking, do you want to pass my funded account for me?
Yo, uses this?
Yeah. You're gonna ask
Nas
me to
juiced,
trade a
I'm
funded
out.
account. Guys, I've never been funded before. I've taken like 4 challenges so far, and they showed me flames. So I wouldn't even, and not just that, I don't trade out people's accounts. I don't do that.
Tell them why, because you machine gun at home.
It-
Machine gun on the funded.
I always tell people this, ne? If you want me to trade your account, give me 100,000 rand, and I want half the profit. That is simple if I want me to manage your account, and then you should know that we will sign a contract. If money is lost, I'm not gonna refund anything.
So I was gonna say, if they lose the money, do you fill half of the bill?
Nope. Nope. Now I'm joking. We don't do any of those things.
It's like, I'm out. Leave me alone.
Okay, guys, on gold, if I don't see nice profit, if I'm not in profit in the next 13 minutes, I'm gonna scratch it.
Yeah, that's precise. 13 minutes.
Yeah, 5:30.
Was dollar. Yeah. Jeff is taking some shots here. You can see the sweat starting to build up.
Yeah. Still holding it. Stop is slightly above in 3.
Wow, this man will hold that thing all day. Have you chaps ever used the 50 EMA on the hourly? I've noticed it seems to be a good rejection continuation point. Nas seems to be heading short to that exact point with a fair value gap on the hourly. So what was that? On the hourly chart, the 50 EMA. Well, none. Oh, okay, so he's looking at it on US30. No, I think it's guys, I don't really trade purely based off EMA, that's the only thing. Oh, Nas, yeah, for me it doesn't come close to anything with Nas, so that's the minor problem. Or if you're a Nas, guys, Jeff Gold is...
Feel free to buy it, my man. Feel free to buy it.
No Nas. Well, Nas didn't test any of the EMAs. Cheers, guys. Market too choppy for me. We're gonna kill the marks tomorrow. Yo, 100%, guys. I'll happily take a break even there. I'll happily take a break even any day of the week. Nas, head into my zone. Gold is going the opposite direction of Jeff's zone. Okay. Can the dollar get some strength back? That is the big question, yeah. Anyone get a payout yet from Vault Funder? No, none of the guys that have live accounts have got to a payout yet. Yeah, we got to say Keys, congrats on the new wheels. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. Sell will come when US government shut down 17 November 2023. So for now, gold, Nas, US30 is buys. Yo, that's a big call. BOJ arrives, guys. Yeah, so I watched it. I mean, UJ slowly trying to come back to the game. EJ is coming back nicely, and GJ. So it's just UJ that's having a bit of a tough time. But EJ basically back at Asia lows already. So that recovered quite quickly. But I do think UJ will come back as well. I don't think DXY is going to stay down for that long. Yeah. TJ, EJ. GJ was perfect though. Like that was perfect. Only thing with GJ is literally even back above the Asia highs already. So you can't do anything there. Jeff, are you still in sales on US30?
Yes, I am.
There you go, guys. Jeff is still in the sales there.
Remember, guys, like the reason why I hold my trades so long is purely based on my backtesting. So I hold my trades. It's either I get stopped out or I close a trade if based on timing. So literally, we're letting it run. We will obviously have retracements in between, but it's all about how you manage it. So once we actually hit today's low, I'm gonna take some partials there.
Ding, ding.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
So I want to go get some work done.
So,
Check
my
you
brother.
again.
No,
Check you
all
tomorrow.
I'll see you guys again. Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Now you have to be here tomorrow. You also work here, Mos.
Yo, don't tell my boss that.
good. Oh, Jeff, looks like you are fighting to survive here in gold.
I wouldn't be surprised if I get stopped out because Asian highs hasn't been tested yet. But then it's Monday, so if they set Monday's low here and then give us the reversal tomorrow to test today's Asian high, that'll be the perfect type of setup I want to see. So yeah, guys, just have to trust in your analysis, and risk to reward is everything.
That's spot on.
Johan Niemann, what's my thought on USD CAD? Let me have a look at USD CAD. Yo, what's happening here on USD CAD? Well, USD CAD is trading below the monthly open. So then looking at today's open was right over there. We're currently trading above this week's open. So technically for that, price could potentially shoot up. But there is a pivot on the 4 hour. It's quickly refined in the 15-minute. So on the 15-minute chart, the S1 and the S1 lines up with the unmitigated demand zone. So you could see USD CAD flush down and then go up from 137,650, more or less around that zone. You could start seeing it move.
Thanks, Keys. I've passed phase 1 of my challenge. Oh, phase 2 of my challenge. That's awesome, bro. Awesome. Jeff moving candles.
So on US30, I'm gonna go break even. You guys can do the same if you guys are still holding it. Gold. We will see in 4 minutes how we do with gold.
break even. Nas still fighting to go down. Gold kind of basically at your break even. And DXY fighting to be back above the Asia lows. Alright, Jeff, so you break even on US30, eh?
That's correct. Break
Yeah.
even on US30, and we will see now in gold in 2 minutes whether we close it or whether we move stop closer to its entry point.
Alright, well, clearly dollar's trying to come back now. Actually, I haven't been watching that. Yeah, dollar really starting to push back.
Okay, guys, seeing that gold has closed at my entry point at 5:30, I'm gonna keep on holding gold. So my next point of time also is gonna be 6:30 and 6 o'clock. So I want to see gold stay below my entry, or literally below 1935.83. If it goes anywhere above that, then I'm gonna close it. Yeah, that's pretty much it from me today, guys. No more setups from me. Took my 2 bullets for the day. Okay, not for the day, for the session. So I'm not gonna look at anything else. Just gonna hold these and see how they play out. So once USD reaches the daily lows, I will take some partials there and then run towards my TP.
Keeks just the right back at entry time to buy to kick Jeff out. Jeff, you stopped out on US30?
Now still break even. Still waiting to be stopped out. There's still some room for to play around.
Alright, guys. But that's I don't see anything, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see anything. So that's me for the day. Jeff getting very, very close to being stopped out on US30. Do you have a break even on gold? No, you're not break even on gold, eh?
So only at 6 I'll see what price does if it's below my zone. So if it breaks the 1934, if it breaks below that, stop on entry.
Okay. Tomorrow CPI, right? Yes, tomorrow is the big one. I love CPI, so super stoked for tomorrow. Are you all full-time profitable traders? I'm a full-time stop-loss hunter. That is me. I'm the red Power Ranger. Surprised you guys actually pulled some profits today. Yeah, it was an interesting day. It really was. Then tomorrow we make money, boys. Yeah, guys. Tomorrow we make money. Things go to plan. Tomorrow is going to be a good one.
Yeah, today was just a warm-up. Just a warm-up.
But I think that's it. Yeah, so we're just waiting here. We'll see if Jeff goes break even on US30. It's looking quite rough out there. And gold, if Jeff will also probably go break even. I'm off, gents. Have a good one. Have the dopest of days till tomorrow. Have a lucky evening, my man. We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early. US30. Oh, Jeff. This is karma, eh? This is karma. Man stopped me at break even. I usually get a break even.
What's nice about US30 is I'm right there on that wick, on the top. So, and I have a zero split account. So,
isn't that your stop loss, not the break even?
Sorry?
Isn't that your stop loss, not the break even?
That's over here.
Yeah.
On my chart. Now I just put it there to confirm the zone where I trade from. But my entry is different. My entry is on the wick.
Oh, okay. Cheers, boys. He's out. Oh, Peter says you out.
Oh, they have the investor password there to my account.
Cheers, guys. I made 50 niggas today. I'm off to buy a toffee crisp. Gold slowly going down. Jev's hanging on there. I want to just see what these yen pairs are doing. They interesting me. Always interesting. I mean, funny enough, we actually spoke about it earlier. BOJ was going to intervene. EJ, GJ are pretty similar. UJ, actually back at Asia highs. That's quite interesting. Nas, 15 points before last sell area. We moved too early on US30 break even. Bro, I was very, very chilled. Keep in mind, that's the thing, guys. I trade all day long, so there's no point in taking stop losses unnecessary just to afterwards feel I closed too early. EU this morning, I literally closed just under break even to 5 minutes later have a massive shoot up and the trade hit TP. Literally 5 minutes after I closed on the trade, the thing shoots straight one candle to TP. But again, that's the life of the game. I'm happy with it. It's part of it. But that is it. Jev still safe, lol. Booked 80% on Nas. Keys, I'm in a buy for Nas in profits. What do you reckon the TP should be? So where did you enter? Just let me know where you entered on Nas. Karma is hunting Jev. W management. Hindsight is 2020. Exactly. Oh, Jev, that thing is coming for you, bro. That thing is coming for you.
Let's see what it does.
That's like what, 1 pip difference?
When we leave the office now, I'm gonna phone the market maker and tell him, look here, you're embarrassing me on the stream. Must move the market when I say move the market.
Gold, you at least hanging on. You I'd even say comfortable to a point. Depending on what your stop loss, I mean, risk is, things like that. You're still in a bit of a comfortable position there.
Yeah, no, definitely. The fact that it's hovering around here looks good.
But US30. And it's amazing me because dollar is actually getting stronger. Like dollar is getting stronger, which is also amazing me that gold's holding on so long. So showing us that gold really is starting to come to the party. But the fact dollar's getting stronger and US30 is holding on so well, that's also quite impressive. 15427. Let's go look at that. 15427. So you basically entered. Let's go, yeah. We're on. Let's go to 15. Personally for me, bro, honestly, if you want to, so I'd go stop loss to break even. So stop to break even, and I would monitor Asia highs, see what you do at Asia highs, and then aim for the daily highs. Like this could be a beautiful trade. I mean, they're 5.5 hour trade. So that's your first area you have to just watch for. It's just Asia highs, and then you can go for that. But definitely think you can hold this thing all the way. My current TP is 5507. Yeah, so that's basically Asia highs. So that's what I say. That could be your first one, like a TP one. So you either can take partials there if you want to. So when you hit this area, either take partials. This is there where your TP is. But then I'd say aim for the day. Remember, if we want today to close bullish, we need to take out the high. So that's the high over there. So we want to be closing above here somewhere. Again, keep in mind, that's why I always say you guys go long term. If you've got the low of the day, literally, I mean, you like down here, again, you can hold that thing all the way till there, like 100%. And if the week is going to be bullish, you're going to trade all the way up to weekly resistance. So this really just depends how much you want to hold the trade. Gold has been moving, by the way, 1931 and 1941. Yes, when I look at that on a 50-minute, dollar is holy crap. Yes, it's Jev. You are holding on by a ball there on US30. If 54.90 holds, we go into 15.350. Close 60 pips on Nas. Done for today. UJ V shape. UJ V shape. UJ is just flying. But keep in mind, guys, when you have a candle like that in use, the candle needs to be filled. So UJ is going to go right back up to there. And news candle has to be filled. 3 pips away from Jev's break even. Cool, thanks, bro. I missed the last long. Alright guys, we're going to give it a few more minutes. You know where Jev's things are, but I think we're going to call it at 2:45.
Yeah, I also think so. Because, yeah, we're just going to sit here now.
Yeah, and we
waiting
literally have,
for-
literally tomorrow guys, big news days. Literally it's only Monday, so we can happily call it here. But we're just going to give it a few more minutes and we'll see then if Jev gets break even. Oh, I hate to say it, Jeff, but you're in trouble.
Yeah.
US30
but
made a resistance. Now it's got that resistance to break.
Yeah, I'm risk free.
So if it breaks that, it's gonna pump up now.
My
so
main concern is gold. I think I'm gonna break even on
you
gold.
you are like half a pip away from being stopped out.
Yeah, I'm stopped out now on US30.
Hey, that's karma.
Just now, gold.
So Jev's out on US30, guys, and now you break even basically as well on gold.
Yeah, Peter, we are all waiting for BE. You guys have manifested this, putting your belief into something you don't want to really see.
No more trade today for me, but I want to see break even it. Okay, now I can go on with my day. Oh my word.
Okay, so guys, also then on gold, break even, done for the day. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay, Jeff break even. So that is it, guys. That is the stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow morning for those guys that don't know. So Chris again is out of town, so I am running the opening bell as well. Jeff, you have plans tomorrow?
I must just double check that. Check the tap. Yes.
Okay. So
But I'll probably tap in an hour in.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jeff might join with us. He'll just be a little bit later, but he'll join with us then. But otherwise, then guys, we'll see you guys all brighter tomorrow for the opening bell at 9:30. And then again, New York session at 4. But right, guys, peace and love, and we'll check you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Check you guys.